Let me tell you something real quick. Most people ain't broke because of bad luck. They broke because they IGNO the very habits that rich folks live by every single day. And today we ain't just talking about it, we fixing it. Hey, listen, this right here is for anybody who's tired of watching other people win while they stay stuck. I've been broke before. I know what it feels like to pray over gas money, but the difference between staying broke and breaking through ain't always money, it's a habit. Millionaires ain't magical. They just practice what poor folks keep ignoring. So in this video, I'm gonna break down the 3 habits poor people overlook, but millionaires are still we are by like the Bible. And if you apply even on an E of these, your life ain't staying the same. Man, let me break this down the way it really happens in real life, because this one habit right here separates the folks who keep struggling from the people who start stacking. When most people get paid, the first thing on their mind is, what can I buy? Shoes, a new phone, eating out, subscriptions, whatever gives them that quick hit of happiness. And look, I ain't judging. I've been there. I remember when I used to get a little check and that money was gone before the weekend even showed up. But that mindset right there is what keeps you broke, because spending feeds your wants while investing feeds your future. Millionaires don't think like that at all. You give them $10, they ain't thinking about burgers or brands. They're thinking about how to make that 10 turn into 20, then 40, then 100. They don't look at money like something to use up. They treat it like a soldier. Every dollar has a job, and that job is to go out, work, and come back with friends. That's how they think. Most people say they'll invest later, after bills, after family stuff, after they get stable. Let me tell you something. Later never comes if you don't start now. Rich folks invest before they spend. They put money into skills, into businesses, into anything that can multiply. Even if it's small, even if it's risky, they move that money with intention. You know why? Because they know money sitting still is money dying. They don't chase looking rich. They chase getting free. When a broke person buys something, they lose money forever. When a millionaire buys something, it's usually an asset that's going to pay them 4 years. And here's the part nobody wants to hear. Investing ain't always about the stock market or some fancy business. Sometimes it's investing in a course, learning a new skill, buying better tools, saving up to start something. Poor people will spend $200 on a phone upgrade and hesitate to spend $50 to learn something that could change their income. They'll pay for entertainment before they pay for elevation. That thinking right there is why they stay stuck. Millionaires think in returns, not reactions. They understand that every dollar can grow legs and bring back more if you let it. They don't wait for the right time, because the right time is when you decide you're done being casual with your money. Now, let me tell y'all something. Time is the one thing you can't get back, and most people treat it like it grows on trees. Poor folks, they waste hours scrolling on their phones, binge watching shows, complaining about their boss, waiting for some perfect moment. That never comes. They say, I'll get to it tomorrow. But tomorrow turns into next week, next month, next year, and before they know it, a decade has passed, and they're still talking about the same dreams they had in high school. That's what happens when you don't value time. Millionaires. Oh, they think differently. They understand that every minute counts. They schedule their day down to the hour, and they make sure that hour is working for them. They don't wait for motivation. They create momentum. You see, time for a millionaire isn't something to fill. It's something to invest. Every phone call, every meeting, every second has a purpose. They know wasting a minute is like burning $1. They don't do it. You ever notice rich folks always seem busy but still get things done? That ain't luck. That's strategy. They cut out distractions. They prioritize what moves the needle, and they delegate what doesn't. Poor people. They try to do everything themselves and wonder why they ain't getting anywhere. Millionaires understand they can't make more hours in a day, but they can make better use of the ones they have. And here's the kicker. Valuing time isn't just about work. It's about life. Millionaires spend time with people who matter, on activities that matter, building relationships, learning new skills, growing themselves. Poor folks spend time with people who drain them, on habits that waste them, on drama that teaches them nothing. See the difference? It's subtle, but it's everything. Time is your most valuable asset. Spend it wisely, invest it like gold, and watch your life change, because you can always make more money, but you can never make more time. Let me break something down for you. Poor people love comfort like it's a paycheck, and that comfort is the silent killer of every dream they ever had. They don't take risks. They don't make moves. They don't step into anything that might shake their routine. You know what their favorite line is? What if it doesn't work? And they say it with pride, like fear is wisdom. Meanwhile, the world is moving, opportunities are passing, and they're sitting in the same chair talking about luck and timing. They treat risk like a fire alarm, panic first, then run the other way. Millionaires think completely differently. They don't wait for every light to turn green before they start driving. They pull out the driveway and they figure it out on the road. They're not fearless. They just move anyway. They invest when they're unsure. They try when they might fail. They launch before they feel ready. And they learn faster because they're actually in the game. Instead of watching from the bleachers, they don't say, what if it goes wrong? They say, what if it works? That little flip in mindset, that's where wealth is born. Have you ever noticed how broke folks can list every bad thing that might happen, but can't name one strategy to make something good happen? Their imagination works fine. It's just programmed for fear. They think risk is dangerous, but staying the same for 10 years straight, somehow that feels safe to them. Comfort tricks you into believing you've got time. Comfort tells you tomorrow is guaranteed. Comfort whispers, not yet, until 10 years go by now. Now you're explaining to your kids why you never tried. Millionaires hate that feeling. They know comfort is a trap with soft pillows. They'd rather be uncomfortable building something than relaxed and losing slowly. They'll walk into rooms where they don't know anybody. They'll start projects they don't fully understand. They'll put money into ideas before the crowd believes in it. They get nervous, but they move. They get unsure, but they move. They get tired, but they move, because movement creates momentum, and momentum creates options that comfort will never hand you. Fear doesn't disappear. You just stop letting it drive. Let me close this out with the truth most people don't want to hear. Success is not about luck, timing, or talent. It's about habits, mindset, and movement. Broke people keep waiting for change while millionaires create it. They don't pray for a break, they build one. They don't wait for confidence, they build it by doing. They don't fear failure, they use it like a ladder. You can't keep living on excuses and then wonder why your life looks the same every year. At some point, you either protect your comfort or you protect your future. You can't do both. If you keep ignoring the habits that make people successful, stop acting surprised when life keeps you in the same place. Discipline, vision, and action. That's the formula, and it never goes on sale. Millionaires don't swear by these habits because they're cute. They swear by them because they work. And the moment you decide to stop thinking like the people who stay stuck and start moving like the people who break through, everything in your life will start shifting. You don't need the perfect day, the perfect feeling, or the perfect plan. You just need to stop waiting and start acting, because the gap between poor and successful is built on habits, nothing else.